Hey, it's Random Pop Culture News for here, aka MannyTendoWolverine. You guys on Wrestling Truth and Not Georgia channel, follow me on Linktree and all my links just in case anything happens to this channel, like I get shut down or any of that stuff. Anyways, gotta keep it a little bit lower to room me some sleeping next door again. Hopefully, a bit a little more extra louder and more crazier than I usually am. I did watch a State of Play thing. There's only two things, in my personal opinion, that kind of sort of caught interest in me. I mean, I looked at it for like 2 seconds. I didn't watch any of it after that, which Spider-Man. I'm not. It's gonna make me sound like a fake Marvel DC fanboy. I'm not like a hardcore, deep lore person in the Marvel DC when it comes to the comic side of it. I never really was. A little bit when I was a '90s kid, but not that much. After elementary school, middle school, high school, I just focused way more hardcore my time and attention on games and anime and manga at that time of my life. At that original point. Anyways, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered is a remake, remaster, reboot on this. And I gotta credit is due. I'm a very, very big, giant YouTube channel. I don't know if any people, it's gonna make me sound like an old school boomer because once in a while I used to watch SNL Saturday Night Live a few times. I remember that chick, the African-American black chick on there, Leslie Jones. He did a collaboration with this chick last year, which I didn't even know about. It was from really funny dub animator. If any people remember Team 4-Star, how they did their old school YouTube things about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super to make them say different thing, abridged versions. He does abridged versions of 90s, early 2000s stuff from Marvel and DC cartoons. He even did one for Spider-Man too, so in a way it kind of made me fall in love with the franchise again, even though like almost half a year ago already, because it's already June. I did get into like that last like one that Tom Holland was in, the Marvel's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. My lord, man, something or another. If you've been to my channel for a long time, I used to get hyped as hell for a lot of Spider-Man. I still never even got to play the Miles Morales one, man. I've been wanting really been wanting to play the hell out of that game. And it's just time consuming. This time's gonna be for PC from what I heard. PC reveal trailer. That's pretty fucking wild. Pretty gosh dang wild, honestly. To be honest with you guys. Pretty insane. So I'd be into it, honestly. But yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's get in. If this thing gets a copyright claim, it's okay. Hopefully it doesn't get a strike, but if it does, I still got other platforms, other stuff on channel. And the only 2 other places people even watch me more once in a while is either Odyssey or Brighteon. So follow me there. BitChute doesn't even work at all. Like, they're starting to get censorship trigger happy, like with the YouTube algorithm over there, so it's not even safe to be on BitChute anymore. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. I don't care if I get a claim or anything. Links down below to the original video. Let's do it.
These past few years, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing. If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions. Do you really need 2 of those?
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
I'm gonna go,
do your thing.
You can't just push people around like that.
Just ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the glory days!
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Oh, man. Yeah, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Oh, man, that last little punchline there, that was cool. That was pretty damn cool. Wow. Still just as good. I remember some of these cuts, man. I wish I remembered some of these cinematic cutscenes. Oh, man. That's good for a whole new other future generation of kids that are going to be loving the crap out of Miles Morales, which is pretty badass. I'm sorry if my stuff's kind of a little foggy there. I think that's the camera's fault. I don't know. Like I said, I'll say it before, I'll say it again. Ace Fancy kind of made me like slowly fall in love back with the cartoon series of Spider-Man. This is the dude's channel. I mean, this dude needs some introduction, so wow. We've been on his channel for a while. Like, I only heard about him a few months ago. Good stuff. Hey, shout outs to that dude. I love what Mary Jane's. He's be aware they do use like they're not. I really try not to bring like if you've been on. If you guys are still here or not, I don't even know if any of you guys are still here for my viewers, but as you can obviously tell what I look like, what I am, you know. Especially if you were raised in New York, New Jersey, in my personal opinion. So I was raised in Harlem, New York. Obviously, I was born and raised out there, and I was raised upstate, which I can't even say the name because the name out there, and the tragedy of sadness of the media, it's out there now. Almost everyone knows where that place is at. Where I was, the second city I was raised in the state of New York, which I can't say because algorithm take that out because it has to do with, unfortunately, and not gang related stuff, but like real sad stuff that happens here in the United States. It gets into politics and all that stuff, so I'm not gonna get into it. Yeah, people ended up being unalive, sadly. That's the most way I could put it. In a certain city, which I can't say, because that's the second home I was raised in, before I moved over to Vegas. My God, usually I think for blacks, aka African Americans or Hispanics or Hispanic Latinos, and now I don't know if all the Gen Zers call them this. They call Latinx or Latinx. I don't like being called that stuff. That's really fucking silly, is how, in my opinion. I mean, it's my boomerism, mannerisms happening. But yeah, be aware some of his stuff is kind of like, I don't want to say hood or ghetto, but it's like old school, like, what's it called? It's something comedy, Kings of Comedy. Oh man, not Latin. There was another Latin Kings of Comedy, but there was another one too. Like the old school Black Wall Street comedy. No, Def Jam comedy. It's kind of good, like a Def Jam comedy. He uses language and he uses it as a loving term of endearment when he says the N-word and shit like that. Like my niggas and stuff like that, He doesn't say it with the hard R. So if any people get triggered by that type of comedy, I don't. Because I think it's funny as hell. Because I am like 5-8% black anyways. Since I'm half Puerto Rican, half Mexican, so it doesn't matter to me personally. But other than that, his shit is so gosh dang funny, man. I've been watching him for a very, very long time. These say I haven't watched him, I definitely did. I watched all of his Spider-Man series. I didn't know he did a Pokemon one. I'm gonna have to check that one out. It's hilarious, man. Honestly. This dude got some really good art style comedy too, like very, very funny ass dude. Super, super funny. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He's kind of the reason I kind of started liking it. I does some pop culture stuff too. Make fun of the Jake Paul, Logan Paul thing. Oh my god. I didn't know he did Kermit the Frog. Wow. And he does some pretty funny ass stuff. He does some extremely like hardcore, not V-wordless, but like he does some old school, early, late 2000s, like stuff nowadays, politically and just society-wise, kind of would be very, very unacceptable. Would be a big, big no-no for that type of comedy, hardcore. He does some super mega edgy comedy, the way he talks. But I think it's hilarious. It's funny as fuck, man. Oh yeah, he does a bunch. Yeah, so Spider-Man, that's it. Spider-Man. Oh, he did one for Static Shock too. My God. I got Static freaking Shock back in the day. If you were late 90s or 2000s kid like me, that shit would be awesome. Nowadays, it probably turned into a effed up reboot, remaster political thing. It would probably suck. I don't know. They probably put it on Netflix or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now, and that's pretty much wraps it up. This one, where he throws that hardcore, like, not hardcore N-word, but like the other one, my niggas, like that, like, the terms of love and endurance type of thing, He says it a lot in this one. Remember this. And that's it. That's all I gotta say for now, and I'm out of here. Links to description box down below, cartel on the side. I keep getting these stupid ass freaking, whatchamacallit, ads for, you gotta vote, gotta vote. I don't believe in that bullshit. It's a fucking lie. It's just a myth and deception, selection, not election. And I get my tinfoil theory hat on, but that's how I think on the truth or shit. Yeah, so, yeah, links down below, and that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, and please some fangirls. I'll leave the links to the description box down below to the PlayStation Full thing if you want to check it out yourself. There's another one that interests me. I watched 2 seconds of it, but I skipped it because it's very anime manga. It's called Eternite, so I don't know if I'm going to do it later on tonight or tomorrow, so, because both these videos are going up Saturday. And that pretty much wraps up, and that's it. I'm out of here. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Me and please some fangirls. We'll talk to you more days. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever universe out there stays more channel, the industry, the anime manga news, Twitter, Tuesday genres, all the other drama and type of news on social media platforms and all that other stuff. And of course, reaction videos once in a while like this one. Take it easy. Peace out, my star girl. Ladies and bye. See you, epic, wonderful people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going. I'm out. I'll see you soon. The next video is going to be way longer. I'm out.